Temu Haul. Not a ton of items, but a few I wanted to go ahead and show you. So let's get started. Alright, first up, I got just this little set of different little hair tools and combs, things to do different styles or braids and things with. I just am horrible at doing my hair and wanted something that might help. I'd been looking at a set of these different places and they were a lot more expensive, so I'm sure the quality on these is not as good, but I won't be using them that often, and just wanted some cheap ones to try out and see. So I did pick up those. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different tools in there. It does have some pictures of how to do things on the back. All the instructions are in a different language, but I think I can pull it up on the app and find instructions if I need them. Alright. Along those same lines, I did already take this out of the package, but I got one of these, which looks like you have no idea what it is, but it said it was to actually help you be able to French braid better because it will hold the hair if you always feel like you need a third hand like I do, especially when you're doing it on yourself. So again, it just came like this with no instructions, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You just put each strand through these, but again, I can look up a diagram or things online to help me with that one, so that kind of goes with the other one, but I did purchase it separately. They had a set that came with this and the other ones, and it was actually more expensive than buying these two things separately, so I think they may have had a different color too, but I got the blue. Alright, then I needed just a bag for my makeup brushes, something to store them in, separate from my makeup case, because when I put all my brushes in, my case doesn't want to zip. So, it's pretty big. I'm not going to count right now how many brushes it holds, but as you can see, it has several different sizes all the way up for pockets for really big ones. Then it has the little clear flap at the top so that you can cover them. And then you'll be able to roll it up and tie it. It's that nice material that'll wash off. So not super quality, but I'm pretty happy with the quality for the price I paid. Way cheaper than I found them anywhere else. So I got that for my brushes. Alright, next thing came in this. Oh yeah, I got some little, I wouldn't even call them a hair curler. It's a pack for basically giving you some volume up at your scalp is what I really need mine for. I don't need volume anywhere else. I have very thick hair, but when I style my hair, then up by the roots and the scalp tends to just kind of be flat. So I've been putting some of the big round ones made out of these, and then you have to kind of clip them in because they don't want to stay, and then the metal clip line like shows up on your hair. And anyway, these were cheap and had been kind of viral. I'd seen a lot of places, so they were cheap on Temu, and I thought I would try them. It was a pack of 5. I don't know that I'll use all 5, but I have them if I need them. Alright, then along the hairlines, continuing, I got one of these. It's the basically where you can roll your hair up and then sleep in them, and I have one that I got cheap that has like the U-shaped band for hotless curls, and then it has a little clip you put in the top to hold the thing in, and then it has 2 scrunchies you have to do at the bottom. This one is all one piece, and you essentially tie it, flop them up your hair, and then tie this bow at the top. You'll be able to see on the picture, I think, but this is just one piece and softer for having to sleep in it, so I thought I would give this a try. If it works, I will probably never use the other one again. So for kind of the heatless curls that you can sleep in, I do like how mine look when I do it with the other one, but it's not super comfortable, so hopefully this will work better. Alright, sticking with, oh, here's the, it was just loose. here's the little packaging that hair braider came in. So it gives you, it gives you instructions on this. So that's nice. All right, continuing with health and beauty. I also got some little nose pore patches similar to the pimple ones from the same brand, but I did not have any nose ones. I wanted to pick some up. These were cheap. It comes in a 10-pack. Alright, and then I wanted to try some of these big, like, dupe earrings that have been going around everywhere. I did get a silver and gold pair fairly cheap that are really high quality that I really like from Amazon. But I was wanting to get some other colors, and I just didn't want to pay that much for them in case I didn't like them, or because I won't be wearing them as much as the gold and silver. And I found some really cute ones on Temu. So the first set is even bigger and the best quality. It actually came in a box, and then the earrings came in a bag with a little cleaning cloth and everything in there. And then these are the black little, like, dumpling, I think they're calling them. They're like the Bottega earring dupes. And these are larger, more like the real ones compared to the next ones I'm going to show you. But it's just the black one, and then the other one came in a separate bag so they wouldn't scratch and beat up against each other in the bag and shipping and everything, which I really appreciate. So those, they come with backs. Nothing looks wrong with them or anything. They look like they will work well, so I'm very excited about those. And then the other 4 were all from the same seller. It was actually a little bit cheaper. They had this as a 2-pack that came together, like an ivory and a tortoise brown. As you can see, they're smaller. I'll open one here to show you. But I've just gotten where I pretty much just wear studs and smaller little earrings on day-to-day, and then save my larger and statement earrings for special occasions or going out and things. So as you can see, these are much smaller, but very cute. It's like a brown tortoise. So this set, I actually, same seller, but I got this one as 2. So it's got like the ivory and the tortoise. Those 2 came together. And then same size from the same seller, but I did have to purchase these individually. Was a green, like a light green, and a blue. I know that I've seen on Amazon some purple and pink as well that I was really hoping to get. I'm hoping to find them on Temu, but if not, I will probably break down at some point and get them off Amazon, and then that will definitely be all of these that I buy. But I mean, they're fun, they're cheap. I like having ones to go with any kind of outfit or color, and they're small enough. I feel like they're fine to wear day to day. So I got all of those earrings. Alright, few more things. They ended up arriving on the 4th of July, so I did not get to wear them, but I'll have them for next year or other patriotic holidays. But if you saw my Shein haul, I got a pair of USA dangle earrings from Shein that were beaded, but the bottom is kind of messed up on them, and I didn't really have a way to fix them without actually sewing in and adding beads. So I did wear those on the 4th of July, and they held up this time, but they don't look like they'll last long before the beads all start falling off. So for the price, I went ahead and just got a backup. So I'll probably wear the other ones until they completely break. And then I will have these guys to use instead that just say USA. I'm not going to open them right now, but they, yeah, they're connected. Nothing's wrong with them. They're not broken. So happy to have those for when the other ones don't make it anymore. Alright, I was very skeptical, but I broke down and tried a essentially a piece of fake hair. It's not a full wig or anything like that, but it is one of the headbands. Now, I have some of the really nice ones. Madison Braids, I think, is the brand. I've gotten them both from their website, and they sell them on Amazon, that are really high quality. And they have one, I think, called like Auburn or Dark Auburn, that matches my hair pretty much exactly. And I really love those. They're high quality. I get compliments on them all the time. People think they're my real hair. But they do have, those that I have the elastic band. And so they're not quite as comfortable as a regular headband, and they tend to throughout the day kind of loosen up and want to slide back, and you have to kind of either try to tighten it while it's in your hair or take it out, tighten it, put it back in, which can kind of be a hassle. And I did actually have one that I pulled too hard and the elastic broke, and I've had to like hot glue it. So that's the downside to those. So I've been hoping they would make one like this in my hair color, but they haven't yet. So when I saw this, again, I was very skeptical, but for the price, I thought, well, I'll try it. It needs a little bit of help. It's a little raggedy looking in places, but it just came out of the packaging. The color actually matches pretty well to my hair. It's not an exact match like the more expensive Madison braids. And then what I've done with those, and I will do with this one as well, to kind of see how it looks just really shiny and fake, I actually do just a little bit of dry shampoo on them and then kind of rub it out, and it takes that off where it looks much more realistic. So I will try that with this one as well if it ends up ruining and it wasn't expensive. But I liked how the braid was a little bit different. As you see, it has kind of the big braid and then a little braid intertwined in there. I don't even know what you call that style. Definitely not something I can do. But see, this piece is kind of sticking up, so it'll kind of have to be, you know, worked with a little bit to get it looking super. But for the price, and it actually matches my hair pretty well, so I think with working with it and putting some dry shampoo in it, I can get it looking pretty realistic. And I stuck it in my hair just to see. It has just the little comb clips, and it was not uncomfortable, so I'm actually pleasantly surprised and happy to have that. While I'm thinking about it, just a little bit of an update. These were also the kind of red, white, and blue 4th of July nails that were from the Temu Haul. I do the Gel X with them, so I don't use the little sticker glue that comes with it at all. I throw those out. Still use my Beetles Gel X and cure them and everything. Still put a top coat on and cure it, just like I would any other extension nail I was putting on. So these did seem to have some sizes that fit my fingers a little bit better than the other set I showed you in a previous video that just had the flowers on them. The red one that fit my thumb did have like a big kind of scratch place on it, so I ended up putting some little polka dots on there. I should have tried fireworks, but I'm not very artistic, so it was easier for me to do the polka dots. But it just covered it up, and then like I said, I put a top coat on all of these too after the glue was cured. The gel glue, I did put a top coat and cure them as well. And so far they've been on a week, and I anticipate, just like all my other Gel X, I will probably get at least a good 3, if not longer, weeks out of these. So if you like designs on your nails instead of them always just being solid, but you're like me and are not artistic enough to be able to do, you know, a French tip and these swirls, especially on your dominant hand without it looking awful, if you find some of the really cheap nails, you can still do Gel X and make them last longer. Anyway, just a little update on that. Alright, also in one of my first Temu hauls, I got the thing that looks similar to this. That was for like a little hair remover if you need, like, you don't have time to shave and you just need a real quick, like, try to get some hair off your legs or something. And it looked just like this, but I got the hot pink. This one, you would definitely be able to tell the difference and not want to use this on your legs. It looks the same from this way, except in this one I got more of like a rose gold color. But this one is obviously more like a file. So make sure you're doing it with the light on and your glasses on and you don't get them mixed up. This would hurt if you put it on your legs to get hair off. But it is a like a callus remover stone for the bottom of your feet for doing like at-home pedicures and things. So I haven't tried it out yet, but I've had several of these in the past, and this feels just the same, so I believe it will work well. I always like to have kind of my foot damp, just slightly damp, and then I feel like it gets more off. But they didn't have like a replacement for this, but it was cheap enough for you to just get a new one every time you need it. And it definitely is smaller and takes up less room than some of the bigger, bulkier electrical ones or electric ones and things like that. So again, this one I kind of got more of a gold, rose goldy color. Just a little callus remover to have in my bathroom. Alright, and then two sort of random items. Laundry. These are actually little bags to wash your bras in. I'm hoping I can fit a couple in here at one time. I have some. I've tried a few different kinds of these. I had some I tried from the Dollar Tree that were very poor quality. They tore apart within 1 to 2 uses. And then I have some from Amazon that the quality of the bag is fine, but during the washing they don't stay zipped, and so that kind of defeats the whole purpose of these, because the bras will often be out in the washer, you know, loose, getting tangled in things, and the whole point of putting them in one is for that not to happen. So I can't get this, like, they worked well for a while, and then now the zipper is just not staying. It came with like a pack of different sizes. I really liked them, and then now the zipper is just not staying. And I don't want to like pin the zipper closed and then have to. Anyway, so I saw Temu had some. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the quality of these. I've already kind of checked them out and the zippers and everything. I think I can probably get at least 2 bras in each bag. You don't want to overstuff it, obviously, but if these work, I might even pick up another pack. But I'll probably use them a few times first and see the quality and if this zipper is going to hold. But if it does, I will be picking up some more of these because I really like the concept. I just need some that work. And then the last item is actually a kitchen item, which I feel like I haven't gotten a whole lot of kitchen items yet from Temu. I got some little like sink drainer mats. I got some little cord holders, and I feel like that was probably about it, besides just like Stanley straw, you know, like that kind of thing. But I needed a new citrus squeezer, so this one was one of the highest rated ones on Temu. So I thought I would try it. It did at least come in a box. It wasn't just loose banging around in my package. So, oh wow, this is very heavy duty. It is all metal. Now, I have no illusions that the paint on this will probably stay long, but I'm not that concerned about that. But it is, I mean, it's not cheap plastic. It is heavy duty metal, as you can probably hear. So, it obviously has the little place there with the holes, and then the green one here has the holes as well, and then you squish it down. I don't see why this would not work. It looks fine, but I'm very happy with the quality of this, actually. I see why it was a little bit more expensive, but had much better reviews than some of the other ones. There were some that were quite a bit cheaper, but had kind of mixed or bad reviews, so I am glad I went ahead and paid a little bit more. I don't remember it saying that it was metal, but it may have, and I just didn't see it. But yeah, very pleasantly surprised with this. I figured it was probably going to be plastic. So, alright, that is everything that I got. I do have one more small little package order of things that is has not arrived yet. So if they come, I will stick them on here at the end of this. If they come soon, if not, I will just probably go ahead and put it up without it, and then in my links at the bottom I'll include the other couple of items for anyone that is interested. But as of right now, that's it. I don't have any more outstanding orders except that one that I'm waiting on. So I'm probably gonna branch out into some other things here soon and not just be really doing Temu. The last video I just posted was a little just walkthrough of the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale booklet. I've also made a wish list that I will share on my blog and everything that I will add to the bottom of that video. But if you're interested in any of that kind of content, let me know, or just other things. I'm thinking about doing some other tutorials. I've started kind of getting cheap equipment for a home gym. You kind of see them in the background of these videos, but I have a fairly extensive handbag collection. If anybody would be interested in seeing things like that, or you have any ideas of some of the things you would like to see, please let me know down at the bottom. Again, I appreciate so much you sticking around to the end of this video. I would absolutely love it if you would like and subscribe. My Temu videos are definitely so far getting the most views, so I do plan to continue those. But if you've watched all the way to the end and view it, I would love for you to subscribe and like. I have been trying to post about once a week after school starts in August for the next few weeks. That will probably not be the case just because I teach and that is a hectic time for me, but then I will be getting back in a regular routine and want to continue posting something about once a week. So I would love for you to subscribe, like the videos, watch any that you haven't, and continue to follow me on this journey. Please give me any suggestions of things that you would like to see in the future. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good one. See you soon.